Entertainment.
Yo, what the fuck up, Kraayziie Nation? It's your boy SB repping Kraayziie. You know what it is, I'm back again with another reaction. This is to Elijah Yo, Bars of Steel. Let's get this shit started. Let's get it. Let's motherfucking go. Aye.
Direct. Triple J, Bars of Steel.
Let's see how Elijah Yo
About to
goes
get
in
real
this.
busy in here.
You know what time it is, yeah?
Yes, sir. Straight out of Sydney's West. Blacktown to be precise. Elijah Yo.
Hey, look, head sticking out the sunroof, yelling west side to my jaw ache. On the job and I'm coming up, man, I stay working ass all day. B-side where I reside, and the west side, yeah, that full rate. What rapper wanna pull up and get lippy, then get sauteed? Finalize my court dates, I'm a free man on the walkway to the Hall of Fame. Let them talk cause they your fake and they your hate. I ain't worried about your play, but touch mine and my forte is a raw fade up in your place in the hallway like a dawn raid. And the building finna take off, lay strong with the bass on. Make songs with the braids on and my J's on and my shades on. Pray for them and I swear there ain't a single rapper that I wouldn't take on. Eat rappers in the face off, yeah they straight off and they taste off. Look, rappers acting like rattlesnakes, all out but they back away. When I'm aggravated they evacuate, packing weight. When I'm on the mic I've been working hard for that accolade. Look, on point how I calibrate, JC when I celebrate. I still have an 8, so don't tell me that I'ma have to wait. I sat cuffed to the mic and sat cuffed in front of the magistrate. Look, my freedom on the line, I was never meant to rush him. But fuck that, if you in my face then you better be ready for something. Look, I'm trying to get to the cash, I'm trying to sit with the starting five. Yeah, the sort of guys like fortified that's reporting live from the back. Not the sort of guys that are traumatized, that are talking lies in the lab. I was born to ride in a foreign drive just to order fries in Japan. Look at me, Triple X with the sledgehammer like Triple H. I'm a different case up in Triple J, finna rip a J. I slap a rapper till I have him sounding like Michelet. Same kid with the same dream, it's the same shit, just a different day, boy. Yo, West Sydney, B-side 48 and all that, boy. Tell him, Howie.
Yes, sir. For the Ducks, Triple J, Bars of Steel.
Alright, what do I have to say about this? I enjoyed it. I honestly like Elijah Yo. I'll tell you why. I've heard Elijah Yo from... When was the first time I heard it? I think the first time I heard of him was at an August Alsina concert. And I remember that, like, what really impressed me about Elijah Yo was... Like, at first, I'll be honest, I was not really impressed by him. Because I just felt like he was just copying... He was just copying the whole West Side culture in, like Dr. Dre and all that stuff. But then, like, I don't know what happened. Before People in Persons, I did a reaction to one of his recent tracks. And I was just... And it really impressed me. And it showed me it's not that he's impersonating it, it's that he's embracing it, but as well making it his own. He's showing how he can include the West Side in West Sydney, and like it hit me and I was like, oh okay, like this is interesting. But as well, like I saw him live at People in Persons, I was like, oh okay, this is interesting to see how he brings it and how he carries himself and how he brings it into his own. Because for me, the main thing is making something your own and making it your own way. And lately I've been listening to his album, and then when I heard his album or EP, whatever it was, I was like, oh okay, this is how he's making it his own, and this is how he's carrying himself, and this is how he's involving his life into the West Side culture. You know what I mean? But as well, he's making an Australian West Side culture, which I reckon was pretty cool and actually really enjoyed. With this, I don't know. For me, it was it felt like it was the shortest. But as well, he had good punchlines, like the Triple H punchline, which I actually really enjoyed. The Hall of Fame punchline, which I really enjoyed as well. So like, he was playing with it. but as well he was having fun, which to me, that's all that matters. If you're having fun with this type of stuff and you're just showing people that you got punchlines as well and that you got bars and that you want to prove to people that you have that, this is a good way to show that. This is a good way to show what your personality and versatility is like on what a minute and something track, which I reckon is pretty cool. And I reckon it's a fun way to discover artists, and it's a fun way to listen to more artists and to embrace them. Because if you listen to this, you'd be like, oh, okay, so what does his music sound like? Well, that's me. If you're a music head, all of these bars of steel, you should listen to them and go, okay, what's their catalog sound like? That's me. That's what I do. Especially that I'm a reactor. But I don't just do these reactions for me. I do these reactions for the artists and for people that enjoy this. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff that these people are saying that get missed because no one pays attention to it. But as well, like, no one pays attention to these artists because, oh, they don't sound like this guy, or they don't sound like that guy. And it's like, who gives a shit? Embrace that. Support your own people. Support the underground. If you don't support the underground, what are we meant to do when the mainstream artists go away? You know what I mean? And I feel like there's a lot of these artists that I'm actually really impressed by, and as well, Elijah Yo is one of them. He's really impressed me, but as well, how he is known in the community, how he's known in the underground scene. And that's what I really enjoy. He still remembers where he's from, and he still represents where he's from. And I feel like that's where a lot of artists that go into the mainstream scene, they forget that. And they forget, like, you should always support the underground. If you don't support the underground, like, what's the point of being a rapper? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. Elijah, keep on doing you, bro. I can't wait to listen to whatever you got next. Album, EP, singles, whatever, man. I'm gonna keep on looking at what you're doing. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. So if you like this, give this a thumbs up. Not only that, comment if you want to see more. Subscribe, and remember, keep living a crazy life and stay blessed. Bruce. Laters. Whoop. Ugh.